again for another guitar lesson. I'm going to talk about playing chord changes, or playing with chord changes, rather. This particular song is I always look at things in the basic sense, and basically this is going from a C major type situation to an A major type situation. Now this type of chord that I'm doing is I look at it as a 6/9 chord, because you got the root. You know, this is a C 6/9 chord. You got the root, you got the 6, you got the 2 or the 9, and you got the 5. Those are the essential tones in that chord. Okay, so it's a 6/9 chord. Same thing here, just sliding it up to a version of that chord, a A 6/9. Okay, so I noticed that there's a big change in sound, first of all. So it doesn't look like it'll work modally, because if I play an A, it's not going to work with C, because there's a C sharp in A. So that means I can't use the same scale, you know, the A scale in C. Okay, you got too many sharp notes that are in that key of A, you know, that aren't in the key of C. Okay, and then like just looking at the chord, I mean, it's just a 6/9 chord, so there's nothing sharp or flat or anything like that. It's it's just the basic tones that you would find in the C scale. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, so you find all those tones in the C major scale. So that means just for the 6/9 chord, I can just use a regular C scale. And just to make things easy, I just change keys. So I just concentrate on, you know, basically the 2 keys that I have to work with. So what I've done, I've recorded myself playing this chord. So then I can practice the scale over the chord to see how it works. Now the one thing I do is I try to really, when I do stuff like that, I try to really hear what works. Because just because you're playing the right scale with the right chord, or vice versa, doesn't necessarily mean musically it's going to work. Sometimes, even though you're playing the right situation, something's going to sound kind of not right or kind of off. So I really, I try to find the sweet notes, so to speak. But see, that kind of doesn't work for me. You know, starting the chord off like that, and then that second doesn't work for me. So I keep stuff like that in mind, and maybe I'll just, and I'll skip over it, you know. You know, and when I say skip over it or keep it in mind, I don't mean that I just put a lot of thought into it. I just basically like, okay, that ain't working, you know, kind of situation. And just like, okay, that's not working. And I just kind of consciously, you know, when I'm practicing, just try to skip over it. You know, and I don't make uh, purposely make it the rule not to hit that note. I just kind of just make a rule of, well, not even a rule. I just kind of try to remind myself not to hit it in that way. Maybe not to start off with that note, because you're starting off with this chord, and it's just kind of starting off with the second. In some situations, it may not sound good, but in other situations, it may work.